Imagine waking up every morning with legs that feel strong, firm, and full of energy. No more muscle weakness, no more painful cramps, and no more worrying about balance or falls. If you want to stay active, independent, and confident, the secret lies in nutrition. Today, we will reveal the 7 most powerful vitamins and minerals that will help you keep your legs strong and unstoppable. Have you ever felt painful cramps in your legs during the night? Or perhaps an unusual fatigue when climbing stairs that used to be easy? What about that constant fear of freezing your bones or suffering a fall? If you are over 25 or to maintain your independence, freeing movement and quality of life, this is the you. Falls lead to more than 100,000 hospitalizations older adults each year in America. And lifting the causes aside one, a deficiency these sends who nudries that literally hold up our legs. Today we are going to reveal the 7 most powerful nutrients for keeping your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. From vitamins that strengthen muscles to minerals that protect your bones and joints, you will discover how small changes in your diet can make a huge difference in your daily life. Before we begin, tell us in the comments which city or country you're watching from. We watch it today, and of course, please like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the best health recommendations from our Health 365 team. Join us on this path to a life with more movement, well-being, and freedom. As we age, our bodies undergo inevitable changes. Muscle mass decreases, bones lose density, and simple tasks like walking or getting up from a chair become increasingly difficult. One of the main culprits is vitamin D deficiency. Numerous studies have shown that low levels of this vitamin are directly linked to muscle weakness, loss of balance, and a higher risk of falls. But why does this happen? Vitamin D is not only key for absorbing calcium and strengthening bones. It is also fundamental for muscle function. It acts like a fuel that powers protein synthesis and improves communication between nerves and muscles. This process is vital for maintaining strength, balance, and a quick reaction to any loss of stability. Did you know vitamin D is crucial for preserving fast-twitch muscle fibers? These fibers are essential for reacting in time to prevent a fall. Without enough vitamin D, these fibers weaken, leading to slow reflexes, weaker muscle contractions, and a greater risk of injury. Additionally, vitamin D helps reduce inflammation in muscle tissues, relieving the chronic pain and stiffness that many people experience in their legs. If you suffer from frequent cramps or unexplained discomfort in your legs, adjusting your vitamin D levels could provide significant relief. Why is deficiency of this vitamin so common? With age, our skin loses its efficiency in synthesizing it from the sun. On top of this, many older adults spend less time outdoors, whether due to physical limitations, lifestyle, or fear of sun damage. But there is good news. The solution is simple and accessible. Get some sun every day. 15 to 30 minutes of direct exposure, preferably in the morning or late afternoon, can help you immensely. Try to expose your arms and legs to improve absorption. Include foods rich in vitamin D, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, eggs, mushrooms, fortified dairy, and oil meats and liver. Consider supplementation, especially if you spend most of your time indoors. The recommended dose for older adults is usually 800 to 1,000 IU per day, although in cases of severe deficiency, higher doses may be necessary under medical supervision. Ignoring a vitamin D deficiency not only weakens your legs, but it also opens the door to serious problems like osteoporosis, fractures, cardiovascular disease, and complications of cry. Therefore, if you want to keep your legs strong and your independence, vitamin D must be a priority, starting today. When we think of strong bones, calcium is the first nutrient that comes to mind, and rightly so. But what many don't know is that calcium is also vital for muscle function. Without adequate levels, both muscles and bones begin to deteriorate silently, directly affecting mobility, balance, and independence. Like people, whose bones are still constantly forming and strengthening, older adults experience a gradually loss of bone mass. This makes them more prone to fractures, especially in the legs. Hip fractures, femur breaks, and leg fractures in the lower extremities are some of the most serious injuries in the later years. A simple trip might be harmless in youth, can turn into months of recovery or even prolonging loss of mobility. But calcium doesn't just strengthen bones, it is also a fundamental player in muscle contraction. Every move you make, from lifting your foot to maintain your balance while standing, depends on the exchange of calcium between your muscles and nerve cells. Without calcium, muscles can experience weakness or significant reduction in their endurance. And yes, one of the most common symptoms of calcium deficiency is frequent leg cramps. The sudden, intense sensation during the night or the unexplained fatigue after a short walk can be a clear sign that your body needs more calcium. Variety is key. Incorporating multiple sources of calcium improves absorption and contributes to bone maintenance more efficiently. Now, in some cases, fertilonas must not. People with dietary restrictions, digestive problems, or reduced absorption may require calcium supplements, especially when combined with vitamin D, which improves its absorption. But be careful, more is not always better. Excess calcium, especially food and supplements when necessary. When we talk about leg strength, most people think of protein, calcium, or exercise. But there is a nutrient that often goes unnoticed and is crucial for the proper functioning of the nervous and muscular systems: vitamin B12. This vitamin acts as a kind of electrical conductor, ensuring that nerve signals travel from your brain to your leg muscles quickly and precisely. Without it, the muscles don't receive the right commands, which leads to weakness, lack of coordination, and a progressive loss of control movement. One of those common and often ignored symptom B12 deficiency is the feeling heavy, tired, or numb legs. How did it happen to you that when walking you feel like your legs don't respond as they used to, with true maintained bands for no apparent reason? Often, this is not due to age, but to a B12 deficiency. The problem is that vitamin B12 deficiency is extremely common among older adults. Why? Because its absorption depends on a healthy stomach. To extract it from food, the body needs gastric acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor. As we age, we produce less stomach acid, and combined with digestive issues like gastritis or the prolonged use of antacids, the absorption of B12 becomes deficient. Furthermore, many older adults consume diets low in B12-rich foods, which further accelerates the depletion of this essential nutrient. In some cases, especially when the deficiency is severe or absorption is limited, B12 injections are recommended by health professionals. Don't forget, store muscles need effective nerve signals. No matter how much you exercise, if your nervous system isn't functioning well, your legs won't respond as they should. That's why maintaining adequate levels of vitamin B12 is one of the most ignored but most powerful strategies for preserving mobility and quality of life as we age. Every time you take a step, climb a stair, or get up from a chair, there is a silent mineral working tirelessly to ensure your muscles contract and relax properly: magnesium. Though it's not properly as much as calcium or vitamin D, magnesium is fundamental for muscle function. It regulates the transmission of nerve impulses, balances calcium and potassium levels, and prevents muscles from contracting involuntarily. In fact, one of the most common symptoms of its deficiency is night cramps and restless leg syndrome. Has it happened to you? You wake up in the middle of the night with a painful contraction in your calf. Or at the end of the day, your legs feel heavy with spasms or without energy. That discomfort could be a clear sign that you are lacking magnesium. In addition to its role in muscles, magnesium also protects your bones and joints. Although calcium usually gets all the attention, without magnesium, the transport of calcium in the body cannot be properly regulated. This amount of calcium can accumulate in soft tissues like the joints or blood vessels, leading to stiffness, pain, or circulatory problems. Studies have shown older adults with higher magnesium intake have stronger bones, a lower risk of fractures, and better overall mobility.